There is nothing wrong with an iterative approach to automotive development. If a model sells well and the foundation is strong, why tear it all down and start over again? The latest generation Audi A4 proves that a car can redefine a segment without reinventing it. Though at first glance it seems Audi's design team simply phoned in the exterior aesthetic, no body panel carries over from the previous generation. Affixed to this honed and toned sheet metal is a lighter, more rigid chassis that allows for some brilliant suspension tuning. Conventional wisdom would suggest that a true luxury sedan must sacrifice a measure of handling performance in the name of comfort. Not sure exactly how Audi pulled it off, but the A4 Quattro simultaneously grips like a vice and rides like a proper luxury cruiser. And then there's the steering. And as a certifiable steering snob, I have to say the A4 is after my own heart. The weighting is spot on at every speed, especially on the highway where it's so well calibrated that it feels as if the car becomes more stable the further you stray from the speed limit. Though we don't condone such an action. That fantastic steering, combined with an extremely tight turning radius, makes the A4 a joy to navigate through tight spaces. Adding to that joy are excellent ergonomics, good sightlines, and a cabin that's quieter than that of the Lexus IS and BMW 3 Series. And while every model in this category offers a 2-liter Turbo 4, the A4's is something special. Aside from frustratingly laggy throttle response, which can be alleviated by switching to the dynamic drive mode setting, this engine produces 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, good for a 0 to 60 sprint of around 5.5 seconds. And that's pretty quick. And unlike years past, this 2-liter pulls hard all the way through the RPM range, and sounds pretty darn good doing it. Best of all, Audi totally sandbagged its EPA fuel economy ratings, because we logged 38.4 mpg on the highway at an average speed of 71 miles an hour during our road test. If efficiency trumps all, then perhaps there's a Prius in your future. Or you can opt for a base A4 Ultra and its detuned 2-liter Turbo 4. Both engines route power to the front or all 4 wheels through a smooth yet remarkably quick 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Inside, the A4's driver-oriented cockpit greets passengers with a dignified show of luxury. Apart from rock-hard knee rests, the rest of the interior is laden with high-quality soft-touch materials and thoughtful touches like a highly adjustable center armrest, long-throw steering wheel, and nifty capacitive rocker switches for the climate control system. Out back, however, legroom is average at best, and the middle seat is effectively uninhabitable. Then again, these tight rear quarters afford the A4 one of the largest trunks in the segment, aided further by a wide aperture pass-through and rear seatbacks that fold almost completely flat. Practical accommodations aside, the interior's center of attention resides within the dash. Audi did their homework on human-machine interfaces, and it shows with the virtual cockpit. What could have been a distracting mess is in fact a well-sorted, easy-to-use digital interface that integrates seamlessly with the primary MMI system. Though it lacks the wow factor of the virtual cockpit, Audi's next-generation MMI system is an absolute joy to use. The large rotary dial, cleverly situated surrounding controls, and uncluttered interface make it notably easier to operate than most competitor systems. Topping it all off is standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. Along with the BMW 3 Series and Infiniti Q50, the Audi A4 opens at just under $36,000 including destination fees, though it includes a lengthier list of standard equipment, the likes of which consist of xenon headlights with LED running lamps, automatic headlight control, rain-sensing windshield wipers, leather, an 8-way power driver's seat with 4-way lumbar support, moonroof, ambient interior lighting, an electronic parking brake, a 10-speaker audio system tied to a 7-inch display, backup camera, and low-speed automatic emergency braking. Moving up the packaging food chain lands you a 360-degree camera system, a 19-speaker premium audio system by Bang & Olufsen, front seat thigh extensions with 4-way headrests, full range adaptive cruise control, speed sign detection, and lane keeping assist. And while the A4's $54,500 loaded price might sound a bit steep, it's actually not, seeing as a similarly equipped Jaguar XE or Mercedes-Benz C300 costs thousands more. On the other hand, the A4's residual values continue to trail those of its Lexus, BMW, and Mercedes rivals, owed in large part to Audi's less than stellar history of long-term reliability. But a welcome byproduct of incremental engineering is improved reliability. And that means the A4's chief criticism could soon be laid to rest. And when it does, this segment could also be looking at its newest benchmark.